On does, if you're not worried about mounting that deer, all you need is a sharp knife and a pair of good loppers, and you can get that deer jaw out of there. First of all, what you're going to want to do is remove the skin off the lower jaw. And since we're not too concerned about saving this jaw right here, I'm just going to cut right through the cheek. So there I've made an incision that goes back along the side of the jaw. Now I'm going to skin that skin off of the lower jaw. And then skin up here towards the front. We're not concerned about the front teeth when we're aging deer. We just need all of the premolars and molars. Now there's some big muscles right here, and I'll show those to you. See, right here is the muscle that works the jaw, and so we've got to make sure we get cut through that. So here's that jaw muscle, and I just cut through it. So here I'll flop it back, and you want to make your cut back here. But before you do that, you'll need to slice along inside of the jaw and have a place for your loppers to go. Basically, you're just trying to open that up so you've got a spot to put those loppers in there. The more muscles you get out of the way, the easier it's going to be. You'll take your loppers, make your cut right back here at the back. Again, try to stay behind those back teeth. Cut one, cut two, peel that jaw right out of there, and there's that deer jaw. Another tool that's very useful is a deer jaw removal tool. Okay, you'll want to start with the jaw puller, and there's a curved end, and you'll want to put that side towards the teeth. This jaw pulling tool is actually designed by a taxidermist to get the jaw out of a deer without messing up the cape. So for example, if you have a buck that you want to get mounted, you can get the jaw out without tearing it up. What you'll do is you'll insert this between the cheek and the teeth. You want to get the head kind of pointed straight up. Bucks are easy because they have antlers. It holds the head up. Does, they tend to flop around a little bit. Shove straight down, work that around. What you're trying to do is you're creating a pocket in there to get the loppers into. Next, you'll take the extractor, put it back in here sideways, and that holds that jaw open for you. Now with the curved side of the loppers, you want to put that side against the cheek. That way, again, if it's a buck or a deer that you do want to have mounted, you can slide that down in there without having the risk of cutting through the cheek. Slide that down in there, and what you're trying to do is get as far down in there as you can, and you're going to make a cut, and it's going to crack. And I like to do it a couple of times to make sure I get all the bones cut through. Pull your loppers back out. And then again, with the jaw removal tool, with the curved side now towards the lower jaw, you're going to slide that down in there, and you'll be able to slide down between the cut that you made and around on the back. So what you'll do then is you'll pull up and you'll slide along the bottom of that jaw. You'll get up in here and you want to rotate the puller 90 degrees. And it will pop loose right here in the front of the jaw usually. And then if you'll continue pulling up, it'll pop right out. I'm going to show you a method that if you have a buck or a doe that you do want to get mounted, just use a sharp knife. And what you want to do is you want to cut that skin away, staying real tight to the teeth. And here you can see where the jaw's been broken right here in the front. And what that does is it keeps the skin intact, and then you can also get the jaw out. Pull straight up. Usually the tool will pop right out, and there's your deer jaw. For those of you that are saving your deer jaws, one thing that's smart to do is to go ahead and skin off a little bit of this excess meat. That just removes the potential for bugs and for smells. Some of you save them for all of deer season. What you can do is use a fish basket, like we keep crappie in. Drop your deer jaws in. Well, make sure you tag them first. Drop your deer jaws in there. It gives them plenty of air. They're going to dry out. And then at the end of season, when you send them in, they'll be nice and dry, nice and clean, won't smell too bad. Once you do get your deer jaw out, we do have an online submission form on our website. You go to wildlifedepartment.com and click on our online jaw submission button. You can submit your jaw, I will age it for you, and then we'll put it back there on the website and you can know how old your deer was.